what's good, y'all? J Boogie in full effect mode. Bun down is the sound. You know how we do. This is, of course, The Lounge Presents, and we're live streaming this evening on Twitch. And for the first time in the lounge space, we have this gentleman right here, none other than Panamera P. What's good, man?
Man, what's happening? What's happening?
Salute, salute. Good to have you in the lounge space, dog.
Man, bro, appreciate you having me.
Yo, man, I've already started telling. We've had a couple guys on already, and I've got to reiterate this. If it wasn't for GQ putting me on to what was going on in Chicago, we never would have been able to do this, and I'm so glad. So I got to salute GQ again because he opened my eyes to this new renaissance that's going on in Chicago, man, and it's dope. It's really dope to see, and you, of course, are a part of this new renaissance, but before that, one day, way back in your life, you discovered hip hop. What was it? What introduced you to hip hop?
Man, I got an older sister, man. So my
Hey,
older my older sister was listening to she was listening to a lot of Aaliyah and like Timberland and shit like that. So I probably the first rapper that I got on was probably like Ja Rule or some shit like that. And then it
okay,
was
okay.
Jadakiss and DMX. It was really like Ja Rule, DMX, Jadakiss, shit like that. Benny Siegel now, Jay,
Word.
Nas. Yeah, I probably was like 7 or some shit like that.
Okay, okay. When you were growing up, what kind of music was being played around the house?
House music,
Okay, nice.
house music. That's what my people was off that. But my sister she was in tune, and my auntie boyfriend, they was in tune with what was going on. They was off a lot of like Nas,
Yeah.
Jay Z, Nas and Jay Z heavy though. Tupac, Biggie, Scarface. Yeah, it was a lot of it was a little pot of gumbo.
Well, I hear that, man. I mean, you are from Chicago, man. Chicago is the birthplace of house music, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's not that big of a surprise, really.
Yeah. No, it was definitely. But it took me to get older to realize that was what was being played. I really didn't pay it no mind until I got older.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what that was. My grandma was playing, whooping our ass too.
That's tight. That's tight. Did you have any sort of musical training when you were younger?
Nah, I wish no musical training, man. I started rapping when I was like 28, for real.
Okay, okay. Now, the decision to dedicate your life to rapping isn't something that everyone comes across. You may like there's a gang of us out here that love rap and love hip hop. But I mean, we can't all pick up the mic, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's another thing. You're definitely right. I was just
Right?
about that with y'all.
But you after discovering it, something sparked off inside you. What was it?
Uh, that made me want to rap.
Yeah.
Man, I went through like I ain't gonna lie, I was really just living fast, man, making a lot of money,
Yeah, yeah.
feeling like well, I felt like I could do anything. And
Yeah,
once
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I really started though, I got a friend that rap named Ring, and I was really trying to just rap to keep my dog motivated.
Okay.
Really, like I was just rapping just to keep him. We best friends, so I'm doing it to keep bro in that shit. But I ended up
Okay.
turning out to really liking it. To be honest, if you watch his old videos, I was like camera shy, all kind of shit. I wasn't really fucking with it, messing with it.
Okay, okay. I hear that. I hear that. Now, can you recall the moment when you knew that epiphany moment when you knew that this was definitely your calling and you were gonna go full steam ahead?
Man, you know what's crazy? I done had a few, but my
Okay.
best one was about a month ago. About a month and a half ago, I had the show,
Oh, damn. Okay.
and because I still be like, sort of like in and out with this shit. I don't really. Sometimes I feel like, I can do it, and then sometimes I'll be like, nah, like I'll be kind of doubtful with rap. But I had a show recently, man, and it was like the fan love was kind of overwhelming. Like I ain't never felt it like that. Like it was different. It was different. It was like people was rapping my lyrics on stage in the crowd. It was unbelievable. Like for me to be where I'm at right now, it was like, damn, I ain't, like I ain't think it could be at that point this early. But that let me know it's real though. It let me know that this really touching people. It's really, it's for real now. I can't play with it no more.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And it's that's crazy dope that that just happened recently
Man,
because through, depending on who the person is, it's going to take place. It's not always going to take place for everyone at the same time of their lives. So I
bitch.
think it's dope that that show really crystallized it for you. And it's got to be humbling, man, to see these people singing your lyrics. That's got to be a little humbling where you're just like, whoa, man, y'all singing my lyrics?
And I done had a lot of like wild fan moments where I done been out and fans and like acted crazy. And I always think like they tripping, but it's like they really not, man. They just see somebody that they inspired by, I guess. Like, cause me, I can see my favorite rapper and I probably ain't gonna bother them, like I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
But people that really like, they going out their way to really let me know that they listening to me and things like that be shocking every time. Really, I ain't gonna lie, like every time I be tripping because of it. Because it's like, where I come from, people ain't really just, we ain't really like friendly like that. Like we don't just be walking up to people and
yeah,
got to kind of be like a little aware of what's going on. But
right.
it happened a lot now. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it happened a lot now. Like it'd be crazy. I like it
So,
though.
I mean, how could you not? How could you not? Let me ask you this then. Being that that epiphany moment was not too long ago, your family has obviously noticed that you've been rapping,
Mhm.
right? What was the response to your decision to actually take this on?
Um, man, they with it. I ain't gonna lie, my family crazy supportive. Like they with it.
Dope.
They with it. I ain't gonna lie. They rocking with it all the way. They
That's
just
sick.
they really everybody ain't like what they supportive. I ain't got nothing bad to say. They supportive, man. They super supportive. Like I ain't gonna lie. My family really the reason. I don't think without that I probably wouldn't really be, you know, I wouldn't have been as headstrong with it.
Okay. Well, hell yeah. Big up family all day.
Big up, man, to the
That,
family.
it's that's so dope. You've got that support system so close to home. That's so important.
Hey man, my family crazy supportive of it. I ain't gonna lie.
So when you first started rhyming, were the homies around you, was all your like brethren around you, were they all kind of dipping their toe into it at the same time as you, or were you kind of like the odd person out?
We all were. We all me and Reem were. Reem was
Okay.
kind of rapping already for a couple years, but
Okay.
we all was still new to it. We didn't really know what we were doing. We just was playing around for real.
Yeah. Do you remember the first rap record you bought?
Did I bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, Styles P, A Gangsta and a Gentleman.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. That's dope. That's dope. So when I got another question for you, when you first started, writing, you first started really dropping lyrics, was there any influence that was evident in your early style that you could point out right now? Like, for
Uh,
example, did you have a Styles P flow, or you know what I'm saying?
to be honest, man, I feel like I'm heavily influenced by um like New York artists like Styles P, Jada,
Yeah.
um, Nipsey Hussle, even though he's from the West Coast.
Right.
Man, it's a lot. But I feel early on it was kind of different because I was recording in different studios, so like I was having to yell. So early on, I think I was rapping a little bit more like Meek Mill,
Okay.
like screaming on a lot of records. I was
Okay.
like, I don't know, I was all over the place. I was like, I really didn't have my own style early on. Until I started recording in better studios, that's when I
mm,
started to find my own sound.
that's dope. That's dope. So when would you say that was when you really started to solidify your sound?
2017,
Okay.
2017, 2018, man. I linked with Chase Davis,
Okay.
and Chase had a mic that was phenomenal. Like his microphone was crazy. You could go in there and talk. I could whisper, and they could hear me.
Nice.
So it changed my whole direction with rap.
That's sick. That's sick.
You know, that was definitely it. I was just telling somebody about that actually. Shout out to Chase, man.
And he's your partner?
Nah, he's a producer. He be making a lot of stuff for Lil Durk,
Okay. Okay.
MC Herbo. So y'all be hearing, y'all just don't. It's a Chase Davis beat tag.
Okay. Okay. Did he provide in production on La Familia?
Not La Familia, but I got a older mixtape called Fly Rack 2 that he did a lot.
Okay.
That's another series that I'll be doing. That's kind of big, the Fly Rack series.
Yeah. Didn't weren't the first two hosted by Don Cannon?
Yes, sir.
Nice. That's a serious cosign.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's a serious cosign, definitely. But I
Yeah,
mean, when I hear you, man, honestly, like I'm feeling the vibe and the flow that you got going on. I La Familia I've listened to admittedly more than anything else because it's your most recent release,
yeah.
and I'm really digging the flow that's going on here, and it's really making me want to dig even deeper into what's happening in Chicago. So let me ask you about that, man. What is happening in Chicago right now?
Man, a lot, a lot, man.
Right?
A lot, man. Chicago messed up right now, but it's cool. It's getting better. I ain't going, it's getting better, but it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on.
Musically, you have a very rich history in Chicago. Obviously, we mentioned house music. There's more than enough, major names that have come out of Chicago. So, what do you think would? How would you describe the sound that's coming out of Chicago right now?
Right now, like the sound that's being pushed, or like the new wave of Chicago
The
rappers.
new wave, the new wave.
Man, right now it's becoming its own. It's kind of giving like a New York vibe. Like I feel like people,
Hmm.
it's a lot of real rap coming out, man. Like it's getting real.
Yeah.
We got me, Reem, Jujilla. You got
Salute Jujilla, by the way. Salute Jujilla.
yeah, Jew hard, man. You got Jew, you got Weasel, Rufus Sims.
Yep. Yep.
You got
Salute Rufus Sims. Yep.
yeah, you got man, you got a lot of people. Big Spencer. You got a lot of people coming out of the city right now.
Yep.
Brittany Carter. Um, man, my man Jay Hayes, Joe LQ. Can't forget, bro. Man, it's a lot of people. Richie West. Man, I can't. I ain't gonna lie, man. Over the next few years, I feel like it's all gonna unfold and everybody gonna get to. You're gonna be asking me about them names in the next year too.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna have some of those names on in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a lot of talent in Chicago right now.
yeah, for real. The thing that really caught me, and what really made us want to do a series on Chicago MCs is just because of the wealth of talent that is just right there. Literally, you guys are what 8 hours away from us. We're 8 hours north of you guys up here in Winnipeg, Canada, and just to know that there's that much happening only 8 hours away is dope, man. Like for real. That's why we want to do the
That's
series
crazy,
on
man.
Chicago.
That's way closer than I thought, man. Canada, only
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah, man. And I'll tell you right now, I bet after finishing this series on Chicago, I bet the first thing I'm gonna want to do is come down and check this shit out live, man.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of shows this month. But whenever you come, just let me know ahead of time so I can
Oh,
make
yeah, definitely. We'll holler at everyone for sure.
yeah,
Definitely.
we can make sure it's at a good time so you can definitely see everybody in
Yeah,
their best.
yep, most def. So let's talk about La Familia, man. Your record, it's streaming right now, also available on Bandcamp. It's a damn good record. If you haven't heard this already, I highly recommend you listen to it because it's flames.
Man, I appreciate you. Appreciate that for real.
Who handled production on this, man?
The La Familia song or the entire project?
The entire project.
The entire project. It was a few guys. D Mac, um, Spuda. He's producer. I believe he's from New York. Um, Hop made UGK. Um, who made Motion? Man, I had so many different producers. I forgot, man. I had to go look at the credits.
It's crazy because there's a lot of variety on the record, which I really appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having one cohesive sound for a whole album or anything. You know, it just depends on your mood on any particular day. You know, but when I listen to this record, I hear the variety, and that really made me appreciate who you are as an MC because you're showing different flavors, you're showing off different flavors, and I really appreciated that. But like the La Familia joint that we mentioned, good God, man, you guys cooked on that. Jeez.
Yeah, man. We did our thing on that one. I like that one a lot. That's probably my favorite.
Ah, for real. And there's a part two to it. Was it just like the joint was too long, so let's just split it up into
Yeah,
two?
yeah. It was like what happened was I had recorded on it, and I be talking with my homie Chase Fetty. He over in New York, so he already had the song and he was just listening. He really wasn't planning on hopping on it.
Okay.
Reem and my homie Jujilla, they always I be recording at home, so they always come by and I'll be playing whatever I'm doing. So they already were interested in hopping on. So they jumped on, and then like a week before the mixtape came out, Chase jumped on and did a verse. But I felt like it was too long,
Right.
so I split it up, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just rap on it again. And it came out, man, like two beautiful symphonies, for real.
Right. I mean, and I can understand why if it's too long. I mean,
Yeah,
what
people don't be
you
wanting.
can't have a 6 minute song right now.
Definitely gonna be 6 or 7 minutes. It was like
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna do the fans like that. I
That's
felt like
definitely
that
what.
take away from the song when it's too long. Like
Yeah,
people don't really get a chance to.
yeah.
But now there's two songs. I feel like people listen to both and they gonna pick what they.
Was that a single? Was that released as a single?
No, it's crazy. I released the tape all together. Like I
Yeah,
wish I
yeah.
would have released it as a single, but I learned. I'm learning as I go along.
Yo, Motion was also a dope
Oh
joint.
man, yeah, that's
So
and that's
salute
my
to Pirate Ream because yo, y'all cooked on that one too.
yeah, that's my jam. I ain't gonna lie, I
For
like.
real. UGK was dope too, though, man.
Oh man, you picking them joints right now,
I'm
man.
saying though, like and
Yeah, yeah.
what made it easy to keep listening is obviously the way you sequence the record. You kind of like hit a little bit here and then boom, boom, boom. Now I've got you. Now that you're not going anywhere, you're gonna keep listening. So good job on the sequencing because
Hey, I'm
obviously
glad.
that's
I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I was going for.
yeah, man, it's obvious and great job on the sequence because you set out to do exactly what you did and I appreciated that.
Man, appreciate you for tuning in, man. For real.
Were there any visuals that were dropped for the
Uh,
project?
You know what? I'm shooting visuals right now.
Nice.
I just shot Familia, the second track, Failure Not an Option. I just
Okay. Yeah.
shot
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I'm finna shoot about 5 or 6 videos, and I'm kind of going
Dope.
on to the next. I got so many projects right now. I gotta kind of get everything. To be honest with you, bro. La Familia was really just me picking random songs from every project that I'm not gonna drop and putting it all
Right.
together and making a little pot of gumbo. So like
I hear that.
what I got coming now, like it's like La Familia on steroids.
Okay. Okay. What do you have? You got a time frame that you're looking to drop that new?
Um, in the next, I may drop an EP within the next like 30 days,
Okay.
maybe two, and then
Okay.
start dropping like full projects because I kind of want to drop. I want to drop 6 projects within like an 18-month span or like a 20.
Damn.
So I kind of want
You
to plan it.
working.
Yeah, man, I got some shit right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. Okay. Yo, let me
Got
ask you this, man. Are
I
you
ain't
an
proud
introvert
to.
or an extrovert?
I'm an introvert.
Does being an introvert make it difficult to perform sometimes, or to even to drop a record?
Not really to drop a record, but it makes it hard to kind of, like when you got to network and politic with different artists and things of that
Yeah.
nature, make it hard for that because I don't really be a big fan of that, to be honest. But you got to do what you got to do. I kind of just be to myself.
Yeah.
It ain't
That's
really no knock to the next artist. It's really just me being like, I don't really. I'll be you. If somebody tell you I'll be alone majority of the time, I'll be by myself or with like
yeah.
one other person. I don't really be like around a bunch of dudes unless they like all my homies. But like as far as new people or like, I don't even like clubs like that no more, man. Like I done fell out of love with what I used to love.
Yeah. I think feel the same way. You just kind of just it just kind of loses its appeal
Yeah,
after a
yeah,
while.
yeah,
You
man.
know?
I'm over it, man.
Yeah. For
I'm
real. For real.
loud music, man. I'm getting old.
I mean, your age is only up here, man. It's all in your mental. You know that. Age is all
Right,
in the
man.
mental, man.
I don't know, man. I feel it in these bones now too, man.
Just stay active, man. Just stay active. You're good.
Right, you're right. You're definitely
You
right.
got to be in shape to perform, man.
You're definitely right. I'm learning that because that's another job.
Yep. As a performer, that's very clutch to be in
Yeah,
shape.
and
Is
you want your
important.
performance on point. You want to be,
Yep.
to the best of your abilities.
Exactly. Exactly. That's so on point, man. So on point. So let me ask you this: if if you had the opportunity to hit the road, to be able to showcase not just this record but the new EP that's going to drop, and even some of the discography, like the Fly Rack series, where would you want to go that you really haven't hit before and really have no idea about market wise?
Man, everywhere outside Chicago, to be honest.
Canada, say it, Canada.
Canada for sure though. Like I got some fans in Canada. Like I be looking at my numbers. I got Canada to be tapping in. I ain't gonna lie, Canada tapped in.
Well, that
Montreal,
for
I think
real, man.
Vancouver, but like they be tapped in. I got a guy. I forgot his name, but he be talking to me all the time. Like he from Canada.
Okay,
I think he in Toronto.
there you go. Well, because your proximity to Canada is so close. You know what I mean? I
Yeah, I
feel
didn't know
like,
y'all was only 8 hours away. You just blew my mind.
yeah, man.
Might have to
Y'all
take.
are so close. And I really think y'all should be marketing in Canada because the proximity is so close. And once you get your markets tight, then you can actually, try to
Yeah,
come up if
they don't like
border
letting people in.
situations aren't messed up.
Yeah, they don't like letting people in Canada though, man. They be tripping.
There's definitely I think it's safe to say that when in here in Canada, there's a very healthy appetite for dope hip hop.
Yeah, you know what,
All
man?
all hip hop in general, but definitely dope hip hop. There are people up here that fiend for that dope shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I might have to take a little trip, man. We gotta find some venues though. If you get me in some with some venues, we'll set it up.
Oh, for real, man. Trust me.
I come
I
out there
can
with everybody, man. Trust me.
I can definitely help provide point you in the right direction venue wise for Toronto, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Montreal. I mean, whenever you guys are good to go and ready, cheese, definitely you should make it happen.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be definitely tapping in with you, man. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm saying, man, I would love to. Part of the reason why we're doing this is to open things up a little bit and let people know what's happening and what's going on down there in Chicago and the unbelievable. wealth of talent that's right there, 8 hours away.
Man, 8 hours. That ain't nothing, man. That's a little quick
Right?
drive. That ain't nothing.
Just hopefully the border situation isn't so messed up.
Nah, man, we're gonna make sure. I'm gonna have everybody. We're gonna make sure. Hopefully, we good.
There you go. There you go. Well,
Canada.
yo, man, I really want to thank you for spending some time with us. And I want you to know that this is not going to be the last time. We fully expect you to come back, especially when the new project drops,
Man, I got
because we want to make sure we are helping you promote this dope shit straight up and down.
man. Appreciate you, man. I'm
For
definitely
real.
tapping into what you're doing, bro. Love, man.
Yo, I appreciate what you're doing, man. Good God. Hell yes.
Love, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be hitting you about the venues for real though.
Oh man, for real, for real. Anything I can do to help connect you with the right trust, man.
Trust
Make
me, I'm
it
gonna load
happen.
the whole gang up in the van, man. We coming out.
Hey, there you go, man. There you go.
Much
Well, yo,
love.
thanks again for coming on. Just drop your socials so people know how to find you.
Man, Panamera.P on Instagram, Panamera_P on Twitter, Panamera P122 on YouTube.
And he's on Bandcamp too. Don't forget
Oh
for
yeah,
all
I'm
you
on band.
Bandcampers
Panamera P. I believe it's just
like
Panamera
that.
P. Panamera P122, man. Love, salute y'all. Appreciate you.
Oh, salute, man. Respect every time.